Well, our special focus this evening on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's presence at that famous RD Tiruvattirai festival to celebrate Chola dynasty and birth anniversary of famous Chola king Rajendra Chola I at Gangaikonda Cholapuram in Tamil Nadu. The event today also to celebrate 1,000 years since Rajendra Chola's naval expeditions to the Southeast Asia conquering vast areas. All this, remember, happened in the 10th century CE. The fort town itself was the capital of the Chola dynasty for over 200 years and was built to commemorate Rajendra Chola's victory over the Pala dynasty that ruled around large parts of the Gangetic regions in North India at that time, present-day Bihar and UP. The one who won the areas around the Ganga river is why the title Gangaikonda to Rajendra was given, and hence the name of his capital city. The Prime Minister also visited the famous Brihadishwara temple in Thanjavur that was built by Rajendra Chola's father, Rajaraja Cholan. In many ways, history and culture coming alive, but there is a strong present-day political message as well. Another one to counter the DMK's narrative of the BJP and Prime Minister being against Tamil and Tamil Nadu. At that event at Gangaikonda Cholapuram, where 25 muttheads and legendary music director Raja was there, a special panel up ahead to discuss the present-day political consequence and optics of the events there at Gangaikonda Cholapuram and Thanjavur. But first, let's listen in to the Prime Minister.
Chola राजाओं ने अपने राजनयिक और व्यापारिक संबंधों का विस्तार श्रीलंका, मालदीव और दक्षिण पूर्व एशिया तक किया था। राजा चोला, राजेंद्र चोला, ये नाम भारत की पहचान और गौरव के पर्याय है। 2014 के बाद से 600 से ज्यादा प्राचीन कलाकृतियां, मूर्तियां दुनिया के अलग अलग देशों से भारत वापस आई हैं। इनमें से 36 खास तौर पर हमारे तमिलनाडु की है। ऑपरेशन सिंदूर ने दिखा दिया है कि भारत के दुश्मनों के लिए, आतंकवादियों के लिए अब कोई ठिकाना सुरक्षित नहीं है। और आज जब मैं हेलीपैड से यहां आ रहा था, 3-4 किलोमीटर का रास्ता काटते हुए, और अचानक मैंने देखा एक बड़ा रोड शो बन गया और हर एक के मुंह से ऑपरेशन सिंदूर का जय जयकार हो रहा था।
So the Prime Minister sending a strong message from that stage there at Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Joining me now is Arun Nehru, DMK MP from Tiruchirappalli. Sir, you saw the big event there with the Prime Minister to celebrate the legacy of the Chola dynasty. The BJP is saying that it's Prime Minister Modi who's taking the history and legacy of the Cholas and Tamil globally, and not the DMK, which is only making noise locally.
Well, they're entitled to their opinion, and before that, we as Tamilians are very proud, and we are very proud that Tamil King has been represented globally, irrespective of who takes the lead or not. It is a Tamil King end of the day, and it's a Tamil King who had captured, the lands and influenced in Southeast Asia. So this is a very proud moment for Tamil Nadu. So there's no one that can own this particular moment, but it's King Rajendra's moment. And we are all here to relish it and cherish it, irrespective of whoever, takes up the flag. So it's his legacy, and we're very proud of the way that it's being represented, number one. I think the important point to note here is that Keeladi issue, which is predated by at least 10 centuries earlier, is still pending, and I will welcome Prime Minister to visit Keeladi because that was actually more nearer to Tiruchendur than Gangaikonda Cholapuram. But that being said, we are very proud of the various histories, even before the Cholas too. So that being said, we would welcome anybody who takes the Tamil flag forward.
You're making a nuanced dig at the Keeladi controversy, sir. The other argument that the BJP has been making is that even when the DMK was in power in the UPA, events of this scale and emphasis to celebrate Tamil history and culture have not had a national traction and attention. It's the BJP that's doing it now.
Sir, it's their opinion. But that being said, from 1987 onwards, where we had the grand event at Tanjore Big Temple and the largest consecration, right from Tamil scholars from all over the world being hosted in Tamil Nadu, I think that was not in the national media, meaning that was not in the world of cell phones and world of YouTubes. That was a day where you still have to go through the legacy TV channels. But today you're able to broadcast live, and I feel that gives them a sense of euphoria, saying that this has not been done before. But I would let them stand corrected there. There have been bigger events and larger events in the public domain, right? Starting from Tanjore Big Temple to Madurai Meenakshi Temple, and other cultural icons of Tamil Nadu.
Sir, as you make that point, and it's a nuanced point that you're making, let's get to present day politics. The opposition, especially the DMK, has consistently alleged that the BJP is insulting Tamil Nadu. The BJP's response is that all that the PM has been doing is to celebrate Tamil culture, whether it's the Sengol or Chola legacy, and that the DMK's accusations are purely political in nature to create an image and bolster that the BJP is anti-Tamil.
Sir, I think they're not a non-governmental organization. They too are a political party, and so they don't stand, morally or ethically above us or below us. So we are all in the same boat, and so whatever they say too are political, and we are very proud. I mean, DMK is a political party that represents Tamil's rights. That being said, if they think that they are doing justice, I think the first thing they must do is to actually give the economic share of Tamil Nadu back, and then talk, rather than just coming to, I can visit Varanasi and say, I stand for my cultural icons too. So, Prime Minister as a common citizen of the country, and me as a, member representing one parliament, we all share our cultural values. Just because it is being represented by someone higher in the office doesn't make that event one step higher than a common man attending a similar cultural event in North India. Today's world is economy and culture. Just culture alone won't do it, cut the cake, sir. So I request through you and through the presence of the media to actually do economic justice to the Tamil Nadu, which I think will have much more say in getting up the living standards of Tamil Nadu.
You take cultural argument, we will take the economic argument is what you're saying. Thanks very much, Mr. Nehru, for joining us here. Also with us this evening, a full political discussion ahead with Narayan Tirupati of the BJP, Salem Dharanitharan of the DMK. We'll be joined by Apsara Reddy on the phone line in just a bit. We also have with us Tenmori Prasanna of actor Vijay's TVK, political analyst Suman C. Raman, and senior journalist R.K. Radhakrishnan, who followed Tamil Nadu very closely, join us. Also, after a while, we will be joined by Amitabh Tiwari from New Delhi. So a large and full-fledged panel this evening. But first, my colleague Sam Daniel sends in this report from outside the temple at Gangaikonda, Cholapuram.
It was here at this iconic temple Prime Minister Modi had attended the celebration. The celebration is all about celebrating the 1000th anniversary of Rajendra Chola's maritime expedition to Southeast Asia. Modi highlighted the trade achievements of Rajendra Chola, besides its military might, the state-of-art naval fleet at that point in time, and his contribution to water management, environment protection, and even introducing a democratic system of Ole Kudil system of electing members by pick of lots as early as several centuries ago. Also present with Prime Minister Modi, 25 heads of mutts from Shaivite mutts across Tamil Nadu. The aim, BJP sources say, is to establish a strong connect with these mutts, although they do not have a cult-like following mutts in other states may have. Modi believes, they say, establishing a strong connect with these mutts over time will help the BJP take roots and grow in the Dravidian heartbeat. The larger picture, this comes ahead of the 2026 assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. BJP has a negligible presence. The party has revived ties with the AIADMK after the Dravidian party had snapped ties just before the 2024 Lok Sabha elections.
So what's the present day political relevance of all of this? Narayan Tirupati, my first question to you in the panel. Despite all the efforts to celebrate Rajendra Chola, the political and electoral narrative in Tamil Nadu remains too strong for the BJP to break and get over. Respond.
No, see, more than we politicians, I think Sam Daniel was talking a lot of politics, thinking and seeing a lot of politics in this issue. It is the Prime Minister who came today and not the leader of the BJP. And the Prime Minister on a significant day, an important day, came here. The culture of the Tamil Nadu, the culture of the tradition of Tamil Nadu was well taken throughout the country. That is why even during the speech, Hindi was there because it has to go. The Tamil Nadu's pride, Tamil Nadu's culture has to go to entire nation. And I think we have to appreciate that the efforts taken by the Prime Minister. So, I don't see any politics here because as a Tamilian, I had been to Gangaikonda Cholapuram many times, but every time, where Raghav, I had gone there, I used to, astonishingly see, oh, how come this, in the middle of this place, this huge temple is there? How it would have
Okay.
been built. And now, the answer has come that yes, we had been very, very calm and we had never bothered about this. But now, at least we have a prime minister who has found this, and the Archaeological Survey of India has done this. And as far as Veerago Kedadi is concerned, because Mr. Arun Nehru spoke, just one word. As far as KRD is concerned, the ASI is not a small organization. It is there for 160 years. It has got its own methodology, modalities. We need to understand this, and
Okay.
whatever the explanations of the ASI asks, we have to give because it's a unique organization and it is not a small one. So even in KRD, there should not be any politics.
Okay.
Likewise, even in this function, even in this today's grand event, I don't think mixing politics is right.
All right, you're saying don't mix politics. Let me just get a quick reaction from Apsara Reddy because she needs to leave before I go to the rest of the panel. Apsara Reddy, it's still the BJP's projection. It's with the AIDMK in the shadows of the BJP in an event of this nature. Do you see this? How do you respond to an event of this scale from the Prime Minister?
See, I really think we should look at it as a prime minister visiting, saluting the past and signaling the future and saluting Tamil pride. I think it's a very powerful metaphor, Narendra Chola, because I feel it also sets in motion a very strong narrative for 2026. I think it's also when Delhi bows to the Cholas, Tamil Nadu rises in pride. And I think the EPS Modi partnership, AIDMK BJP partnership, I think is set to rise in Tamil Nadu, and I think it's also recognizing and revering it on a national stage, the Tamil pride being revered on a national stage when a prime minister comes for something like this. I think Tamil dynasties for longest time have been ignored by mainstream history. I think Modi ji coming here has brought the Cholas to the center of the India civilization narrative, and I think it's going to be really nice for all sections and all caste-based vote banks to kind of to tune into this kind of moment, and I think it'll set the narrative for 2026. I also want to very quickly say that a lot of the opposition commentary and the DMK's attack on the Prime Minister's visit has been really cruel and baseless and harsh, and I think DMK is going to be rooted out of Tamil Nadu in 2026, and I think that's what they're scared of. I think that's why they keep talking about the AIDMK-BJP alliance.
Very quickly, I'll ask you before I let you go, do you think that apart from the push for Choras, what you want is a push for EPS from the BJP? You would like the Prime Minister to categorically endorse that it is not going to be a coalition government and it will be an AIDMK government? Isn't that your big issue with your ally?
I think that has already been stated by the Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, during his press conference that that the BJP is going to fight elections under the alliance led by the AIDMK and led by Mr. EPS, which clearly the reference from that is that EPS is going to become the chief minister. I think it's very, very understood that the AIDMK is the primary party in the alliance. It's going to lead the alliance, and I think also BJP understands the strength of AIDMK and hence they've come back into the fold of the AIDMK alliance. It's a very natural alliance. It's a very organic alliance, and I think Mr. Narendra Modi and Mr. Amit Shah have always shown that respect and courtesy to Mr. Edapadi in all their meetings and all their association. I think it's very clear that AIDMK is going to lead the alliance.
All right. Okay. You're saying it's going to be clear that AIDMK is going to lead the alliance. Thanks very much, Apsara Reddy. Let me go across to the DMK spokesperson, Salem Dharnitharan. Salem Dharnitharan, you heard both the AIDMK and the BJP. Apsara Reddy is saying Delhi is bowing to the Choras, where the DMK's narrative is that the BJP is anti-Tamil Nadu. How will you, how do you believe that these optics will be difficult for the DMK to combat?
See, firstly and foremost, one has to understand the people in Tamil Nadu are not stupid. The critical thinking ability of people in Tamil Nadu is the highest in the country. That is why the theatrics in Tamil Nadu has always failed. Prime Minister's theatrics. How many times did the Prime Minister visit Tamil Nadu before the 2024 elections? Half a dozen times or even more in span of 3 months. Did he visit Tamil Nadu when Tamil Nadu was suffering under cyclones? There were 3 cyclones. 2 in Chennai, 1 in South Tamil Nadu. Did he visit? No. In Gujarat, he goes and visits. And what is the money that was given to Tamil Nadu after this catastrophic cyclones? None. Zero. For Gujarat, 2,000 crores next day. So this stepmotherly treatment, people know. But now, why is he bringing the Cholas? I appreciate, at the least now he has come for an event. We all in Tamil Nadu know about our great history. 3,000 or 4,000 years back was Iron Age started in Tamil Nadu. Then Keeladi. And we are saying it's not Indus Valley civilization, but Keeladi is where the actual civilization in this part of the country began. Is Modi willing to accept that? That's the second question. And the third question is, now he is doing it because the elections are there in 9 months and he has to do something or the other in the hope that he can come to power here. But the question is, why did he not do it in 2014? Why not just after the 2024 election? Why now? It is because of elections, and people can clearly see it. What is DMK as a party? Back from the 1914 when Justice Party was started, let me complete. And then Dravida Kalagam, and then Dravida Munnetra Kalagam, since 1949, we have consistently worked for the country and for betterment of Tamilians and Tamil Nadu and for preserving Tamil culture and Tamil language. Does the BJP have that pedigree? And last important point, ADMK spokesperson said that the alliance between BJP is a natural alliance. That is preposterous for simple reason because the term AIDMK also had, right? I'm using had Anna in it, right? Anna, what Anna stood for is completely antithesis to what Modi and Amit Shah stands. Completely antithesis. So it is the most inorganic alliance which can be ever formed in history of Indian politics.
Let's not forget that the DMK has also had an alliance with the BJP in 1999. I won't go there, but let me go to let me get to R.K. Radhakrishnan and Sumant Raman very briefly before I get to the TVK spokesperson as well. R.K. Radhakrishnan, give us the present day political context of the Prime Minister's visit at Gangaikonda, Cholapuram. Now, irrespective of what critics may say, one has to give it to the BJP and the Prime Minister for making those repeated efforts to fight a political narrative that's extremely strong in Tamil Nadu. One day it might just click.
Yes, Veera, thank you for the opportunity. Good evening, viewers. The problem happens to be that the Prime Minister seems to have very bad advisors. I'm very sure if he uses Mr. Narayan Tirupati as an advisor, he would definitely say this, sir, you cannot speak in English in Darbhanga and in in Bihar and come to Tamil Nadu and speak in Hindi. Not done. Not happening. It should not have been done. First mistake. Second mistake, you are celebrating somebody who was ruled 1,000 years ago. Great. 1000th birthday. Fantastic. But why is it that you cannot manage to accept Keeladi? That's, of course, Arun also made that point. So I'll just reiterate it again. Third, if you are, if you want to reach Tamil Nadu, 3 ways. I mean, I'm not a BJP strategist, but then BJP should totally hire me. But let me say this 3 things. Do 3 things here. Come on, language. Tell Tamil Nadu, okay, 2-language policy you guys want, please take 2-language policy. I'm telling you, that will be the biggest hit in Tamil Nadu. BJP will come to power on its own. Second, education is completely, extremely important. I'm very sure Narayan also will agree with me. Extremely important in Tamil Nadu. 2 things have not gone right. Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, you're not giving the center is not giving the funds. Secondly, NEET. NEET, we have had the 22nd, 23rd suicide already. Please to say that Tamil Nadu is exempt from it. Third, cricket. Don't run it the way, with sons and nepo kids. Run it the way that you have to do. A cricket body needs to be done. In which case, you can raise the nepo allegation as well in Tamil Nadu. It is all win-win for the BJP. BJP should just heed to me and hire me as its advisor.
All right, let me just get Narayan Tirupati. Jokes apart, Narayan Tirupati, the point being made is that this is more about projecting the Prime Minister's image, but not what necessarily works in the BJP is the argument that's been made. You respond quickly before I get
No,
Sumant
no,
Raman.
see, these 3 points of Mr. Radhakrishnan, I think he doesn't want to be an advisor, so that is why I think he suggested all these things. Because, even before he spoke, I told him that why this was, in fact, it was insisted that it should be in Hindi because people from North should understand what actually Rajendra Chola is and what is the significance in this today's program, and that is the reason I welcomed it. Because of that, worldwide people are watching Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, talking about the great Rajendra Chola, number one. So that is one. Number two is that we never insisted Hindi. We have been saying that three language formula only, which already it is there in force in Tamil Nadu and all the institutions run by DMK also. And cricket, there is no politics. I don't know why suddenly he brought cricket here. If that is the case, then let Mr. RK advise Mr. Stalin or the DMK people to advise the politicians in Tamil Nadu first to do away with the cricket indulgence in cricket.
I think he was trying to put a googly. You seem to have deflected it. Let me get Sumant Raman. Sumant Raman, I also have to go to the TVK spokesperson. I'm sorry, ma'am. But first, Sumant Raman, what's the sense you pick up? I mean, this is part of changing that political narrative. Do you see it working on the ground in Tamil Nadu?
I think over a period of time, this message will get home. For instance, I'll tell you, Veera, today you saw something very, very important. You saw the heads of the Shaivite mutts at that function. Most of them, if not all of them, are not Brahmins. So I think that was not an accident. The reason is this is an outreach to the Hindu community and to consolidate the Hindu vote. Tamil Nadu has proved to be a tough nut to crack. But I think that over a period of time, the fact that, look, these Chola kings, Tamil Nadu has a glorious history. And we are talking about Kiradi. What is the problem with Kiradi? There is no problem in accepting it. They have asked for certain clarifications, and these clarifications have not yet been given. And just because they are able to go on saying the same thing over and over again. By the way, there is Adichanallur, which is hardly 80 kilometers away from Kiradi, which is believed to be even older, where there are, what is their main attraction for Kiradi? That no Hindu link has been established in Kiradi. Otherwise, tomorrow, if they find a few evidences of Hindu-related figurines or any evidences of Mother Goddess and so on, they will drop Kiradi next day. Their only utility is to use it to say that Tamils were not Hindus. That is the only reason. Nothing, no other reason at all. And you take their belittling of the Chola kings. See, their ally Kamal Hassan said, what is the DMK's problem with Cholas? The problem is the Chola kings were devout, they built temples, and they also patronized Sanskrit. Now, these are anathema to the DMK. And that is why they want to hate or belittle the Chola. And now they are forced because they feel that if they belittle the Chola kings now, it will become a problem electorally. And now I think this is a clever card. I don't think that this is okay. I want to rebut two more things. The issue of the money not being given. Are you aware that in the last
I'm sorry, Sumant. I'm really sorry because you've raised an important point. Let me just get. Okay.
No, 1 second. I'll finish.
Okay. No. I just want to get a response and I'll come back to you.
Government. No, this is a
state government that has
borrowed. Let me answer.
What is this?
This is a state government.
No, wait. Let Sumant finish his point, please.
1 minute. Let me finish my point. This is a state government that has borrowed 4 lakh crores in the last 4 years. And here they are saying we can't function because we have not given 2,000 crores.
I don't understand this.
No.
Samagra Shiksha money has not come. As simple as that. I don't know what this guy is up to.
No. Hang on. Let's stick to the point. Sumant.
Exactly.
Sumant, 1 minute, Sumant. I will come back to you. Let me get very, very briefly Salem Dharnitaran to respond to the point that DMK is now forced to play the Chola card because of the BJP. Very quickly respond before I go to the TVK spokesperson.
See, firstly, with regard to the debt, Tamil Nadu's debt to GDP has reduced by 2 percentage points from 28% to 26%.
Let's not
What was
get
it in
into the
2011?
economic argument
No, but
as yet.
you can't come and lie. And again, Samarthya
No, I'm
Abhiyan
not
funding
lying.
has
If
not
you
been
borrowed
given
4
not just
lakh
to Tamil
crores,
Nadu, but
have you
other
borrowed
opposition
4
rule
lakh
states.
crores?
That is the point
Have
to
you
be made.
borrowed 4
Other
lakh crores? Yes or
opposition
no?
rule states,
Yes or
funds
no?
have not been
Yes
given.
or no? Yes or no? After saying every Tamilian has got a debt of so much on his head in the run-up to the
Because
2021
under
campaign,
ADMK, debt
that
to GDP
debt
increase.
has been
No
doubled
can be
almost.
spoken.
4
Debt
lakh
see,
crores.
any debt can be
1
spoken
lakh
in terms
crore
of
per
percentage.
year has been
Any
borrowed.
debt can be spoken in terms of
4
percentage.
lakh.
I will
All
explain
right.
to you if you keep quiet. I
You
will
fought a
explain. I will
campaign on
explain
it.
to you.
You
I
fought
will
a
explain to
campaign
you.
on it.
No,
You fought a
let me
campaign.
get the TVK spokesperson
No,
in
no,
for
let me
this.
see.
Madam,
Even
you've
then it was
seen
within
this
the
fierce
government.
debate that's going on here. Where does the TVK stand in all of this? You have taken on the DMK as well as the BJP. Now, you know, there is a forceful campaign going on both sides. Is the TVK getting squeezed out?
One second.
Uh,
Let me speak.
The first thing I would like to say, when you started, you said actor Vijay. So in the political thing, I would like you to address him as TVK chief only, not as actor Vijay. I would like to say
All
to
right,
you.
madam. Taken.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the world, globally, he remains actor Vijay. We're all
So it
fans of
was-
Vijay as well. There are many fans of Vijay as well. Please go ahead.
There are a lot of fans, I agree, but it is a political debate, and we are representing TVK, and you are asking.
He's a
our
political
opinion.
actor now.
No, no.
Okay,
he's
go
a-
ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the
movie
first
coming
thing
out
is,
in January. So why
The
can't we
first-
call him an actor? There is a movie coming out in January, right? Jananayagam. Why can't we call him an actor?
but here it is.
Please.
It is a political one, and we are representing a political party, and you
Let
are
the
asking.
star be Rajendra Chola today.
First,
Let's talk about
yeah.
Rajendra Chola. Go ahead.
Yes, I agree. So first thing, we also appreciate that Modi ji is coming and celebrating Rajendra Chola. But we also see that this is a political card they are trying to play. Like before that, also they have played like taking the Sengol into the parliament and all those things. But we see that didn't work in Tamil Nadu because BJP's ideologies and Tamil Nadu people's ideologies and aspirations are entirely different. That is why they are taking this much time to come to Tamil Nadu. Forget about like being as a party solely taken into as a chief minister or something. Even winning an MLA or MP as without alliance, it's very going to be distant dream for them. We could say. So whatever they try, it is not going to work. That is why they have placed their hope in the political parties like DMK and ADMK, and they have formed alliance with them. So we see that it is not going to work entirely in Tamil Nadu, and like they said, like they are not able to accept Kilidi because there is no trace of being as Hindu or something. That is what they are mentioning there over there. So we see the hypocrisy here.
So
like if they are able to accept Rajendra Chola's dynasty, then why they can't accept the Kilidi? They have slowed down the funding, and we have seen even Madam Kanimoli and all other people, and even our party has recently raised our opposition for the Kilidi issue. So what we were trying to say is like this is a political card they are trying to play, but it is not going to work out in Tamil Nadu.
All right, it won't work out in Tamil Nadu. You're saying that Vijay is the bigger star than Rajendra Chola, Narendra Modi, MK Stalin, or EPS at the moment. At least let's put it that way. But Narayan Tirupati, very quickly respond before I get to Amitabh Tiwari and go back to that Sumant Raman versus Salem Dharnitaran battle.
No. See, as far as TVK is, it is a child, so I don't want to, curse or I don't want to comment anything on TVK because they don't know what is actually happening. My fellow panelist, Miss Tenmuri Prasanna said that about Kerala, they don't know. See, DMK is doing politics, but without knowing anything about what ASI is. Talking about Kerala is not right because ASI is a very renowned, institution. More than 160 years, it's our country's biggest institution. And whatever ASI sites are there in Tamil Nadu, created by the same ASI, we have to. It is protected by the same ASI. We should understand this. Without understanding
we
the
understood
issue,
everything.
absolutely, there
We
is no
understood
point in
everything.
arguing with these people because it is just
Before saying child, before saying.
when some clarifications are needed.
All right, let me just get very R.K. Radhakrishnan very quickly because he needs to.
The report, he said, I am not going to rewrite because I am writing the truth. He clearly said that. So how you
Okay,
can...
we leave the Kiredi issue for another day. We've discussed that quite threadbare. Very, very briefly, R.K. Radhakrishnan, before you need to go and before I go to Amitabh Tiwari and Sumant Raman and Selam Dharnitharan, very briefly, your final comment.
See, BJP has abandoned God. Now it is caught hold of a king. That is what has happened in Tamil Nadu. There was a Vel Yatra. They tightly hugged Murugan and tried a Murugan conference. That did not work. The Vel Yatra was a complete failure. Now they are catching on to a God. I'm not very sure if it will work. Okay. I am telling you again that BJP needs a clean break from the current strategy. It needs to strategize from Tamil Nadu and move away from the people in Mylapore and concentrate on actual ground rule work. Veera, I see you as I see one more thing.
Okay.
1 minute.
I am also from Mylapore. No, sir, I am also from Mylapore, sir.
Oh, sorry. Except
So I am also from Mylapore, sir.
Will come
Yeah,
out.
one more.
That is
Last point. No, Veera, you're showing EPS as in your panel. I've seen EPS, I've seen Stalin, and then I'm seeing Annamalai. Where is Nainar Nagendran? Nainar Nagendran should be on your on your screen, on the screens that you're putting up. You're putting up Annamalai. That is very wrong. I think there is a game being played here, and it is very wrong. And this shows the internal divisions in the BJP as well.
I think that it will take time for to understand the importance of Nainar Nagendran and the caste dynamics as well, and I think that's there. I would like to end with the Sumant Raman versus Selam Dharnitharan face off, but before that, Amitabh Tiwari, R.K. Radhakrishnan making one very important point. Don't use a tested national strategy to work in Tamil Nadu. The realities are different. You need to break away from the past.
I think it's a fair point, because if you see the Lok Sabha election, the BJP attempted a lot, got 18% vote share, but could not open its account, despite opening its account in the nearby Kerala. So BJP, or rather I would say it's not only a party project, but also a personal project for the Prime Minister, because they've not been able to make headway here. And of course, they will need to customize the strategy here. I think the attempt today is clearly to celebrate the culture and history and heritage of Tamil Nadu, and in a way try to neutralize the attacks the DMK has been making
I can leave. I need to leave.
with respect to the imposition, any ET, interference of governor, and they trying to play the sub-nationalism or the regionalism. So that is what the BJP is trying to do. They have clearly undone some of the errors committed in the past by backing OPS, because clearly now EPS has emerged as the clear leader of AIADMK, and we'll have to see how this alliance now takes on the DMK-led alliance, which as of now is currently popular and leads largely amongst the surveys by around 5% points.
Right, interesting point that you make there. Now go ahead, Sumant Raman. You were having an argument with Selam Dharnitharan. Your turn now.
Yeah, my point is very simple. As far as this cultural outreach, it is not just a cultural outreach. Yesterday, 4,800 crore worth of projects were launched. There is a developmental outreach as well. And there was the Thoothukudi airport. By the way, yesterday, I was struggling to figure out whether it was a DMK party meeting or whether it was a BJP or a government function, because those who had said we will show black flags and we will not allow this man to come into the state, where they had three ministers, Geeta Jeevan, Tangam Tennarasu, TRB Raja, they had the MP Kanimozhi, and they had Mr. Anita Radhakrishnan also, from that region, all on stage. So and frantically they started putting out posts saying from 2007, we only asked for Thoothukudi airport, because of us only Thoothukudi airport has come. So there is a clear worry, and the fact that they are so agitated, you saw the agitation both on Mr. Radhakrishnan and from Mr. Dharnitharan. That is a very clear indication that something is changing on the ground. There is a
something's changing on the ground. Clear agitation in the DMK.
Whether it will sustain for 8 months, we don't know. It's a long time to go for the election. But clearly now, the momentum is starting to shift on the ground.
Selam Dharnitharan, momentum shifting on the ground.
Sumant is speaking his wishes as if it's reality. I will tell you, I'd like to clarify, you didn't let me speak. I'm getting agitated because I'm getting sufficient time. Adani's loan is about 58,000 crores. Ambani's loan is about 55,000 crores. Clearly, their loans are 50,000 times higher than an average Indian's loan. Are they the poorest? No. So only a fool will compare loan to financial health of an organization or a state. Tamil Nadu's debt to GDP.
Please don't call your leader as a fool. You're insulting
No,
your
let's
leader.
not use
Keep
words
quiet,
like fool.
keep quiet.
I think we'll remove
See, I
that.
never interrupted
Your own-
him. I never
Let's
interrupted.
not
I
use
said only
fool.
a fool.
No.
See, I said only a fool. I'm not saying anyone is
No,
a
no,
fool.
it's okay. Now go ahead. Let him finish the
Same
point.
argument in the opposition.
Let me finish the point.
When they were in the opposition,
Tamil
they
Nadu
used
is
the
yet
same
to
argument.
listen. Let's not let me speak. See, this is
Even then
unfair.
it was
This is
inside.
unfair.
No, no, go ahead,
I
Salem
never- I
Dharidharan.
never
1 second,
interrupted.
Sumant. Let Salem finish his
Even
point.
then it
See,
was
mute him first. Mute
Let
him.
Dharidharan finish his
Tamil
point.
Nadu's debt to GDP in 2011 was 17%. In 21 became 28%. And after my party has come to power, has reduced by 2%. It's an important point. And again, my chief minister, after becoming the chief minister, he has been treating Prime Minister very well. He's been giving him all the respect. Even during the chess Olympiad, he was invited as a chief guest because DMK has an ideological problem with BJP and BJP has with DMK. But Tamil Nadu government will work with the Indian government. As someone who's head of the Indian government, I mean, in sense, in the parliament, Prime Minister is given the respect. And that is why when the Prime Minister came, our ministers went and said, he's not a Jayalalitha, right? He's someone who believes in democracy. And he gives respect to the democratic institutions.
Okay, I'm
That is
running
what my leader
completely
has
out
done.
of time now.
The same chief minister went
Okay,
to
I'm running
Ooty last
completely
time.
out of
when
time.
the Prime Minister visited last time, please ask him why when the Prime Minister visited last time, Chief Minister went to Ooty. Please ask him
Go
to answer
ahead,
that question.
Salem, quickly
Pre-organized
respond.
meeting. It was a pre-organized meeting. That is why he went. I can tell you a list
So the
of
respect
20
can
instances
wait.
where my
Respect
chief
can
minister
wait.
is
Let me give
and
30
received him.
seconds to
Even
one
Raman,
who, you know, TVK
God.
spokesperson Tenmori, please. You've heard what the DMK, BJP, all the analysts have said. The focus seems to be on larger ideological confrontation. Can the star make a difference here? Very quickly, 20 seconds.
Yeah, first he was making he told us child, but I would like to say what are all the booth committees, they don't have, even as a BJP as a party for the past these many years in Tamil Nadu, they don't have that many booth committee persons. We do have that much impact in the grassroots. For the past 30 years, we were been in the Vijay Makkal Yakam, and after that it been turned into a political party. We do have door-to-door campaign, and we do have more than 1 crore membership, and we are reaching our 2 crore membership drive. So we do make the impact in the political ground. That's what I want.
Population will go very high.
All right, Narayan Tirupati, 20 seconds. Final word to you.
No, see, no, if TVK's membership is around 2 crores, as he says, then Tamil Nadu's population will be around 12 to 13 crores.
We are one of the
All right, okay. I can't hear anybody because each one's speaking over other. Very quickly, finally, madam.
Yeah. Veer Raghav, if what she says, then the population of Tamil Nadu will go across around 10 to 12 crores. You know, so these TVK, as I told you, is just a child, and we have to see what they are going to do. They can't.
All right, okay, we'll see what is going to happen in
I don't think
2026.
they have that much of.
from demonetization to
Okay.
delimitations.
We'll have to leave this conversation here, but thanks to all of you for joining us here on the show this evening. It's an important conversation. We'll keep it going as we head closer to the Tamil Nadu elections 2026.